comparison between two different photo shoots. So I just found this property. This is a project that we worked on recently, and I was just looking at the property online, and right now it's still showing some old photos that would uh, probably have been taken recently. This property is going back on the market, but you can see just recently they were using these photos to try to sell $1 million property in Spring Hill. And the photos are really not that bad, but for marketing purposes, they're a little confusing. I'm going to go back up here. Here's what we have now. And I'm not saying ours are better than theirs. That's not the point. I personally believe these are in a delivery system, so they're not going to expand out. But you can see the difference. If these photos would have just been edited, that's nothing wrong with that photo. If this could have been just professionally edited, this grass could have been repaired. This is kind of confusing, doesn't need to be there. The basketball goal could be edited out. The sky is nice, but it could be better. It could be do a sky replacement. These photos, they look like they were taken in the fall or early spring now. They're actually taken over different times. They're different shapes too. That's like a real. And then some of them are too close up to let you know what they're trying to sell, so you lose the story of what's going on here. There's, are you selling chairs? Are you selling lakes, a path, landscaping? It's just and there's a winter photo. But that photo right there, edited, would be nice. Needs to be leveled up. See how it's crooked here, but it could be so if you ever get in a situation, one thing I'd like to say, if you have to do your own photos, send them to us and we can edit them. Not a problem. See, that's a nice photo, but I'm not people clicking through. Studies say you have 3 seconds per photo to tell the story. 3 seconds, picture of an eagle. I'm not sure. And I know what they're trying to say, but it's just information. We're trying to sell a house, so stay on story. House on a lake. Sell a house. House on a lake. Now let's just quickly go through these. So, obviously, house, driveway. So the first 4 shots are the house, and they're logically laid out. House, bright photo. We've done TV replacement here, so it's not a distracting. It's not in an angle. It's got a nice complementary TV screen that's been professionally edited. Then we're going around the room in a way that you probably would walk it when you go into the house the first time. And then we're coming over to the kitchen. So it's following the pattern of the traffic flow of the way the house is laid out. It's not jumping between different storylines and different angles. And there's not too many photos. I personally have a tendency to take too many photos of the kitchen. It is one of the number one things people are looking for, but you need just enough photos to tell the story and then move on through the house. And then this has got that extra space on in the bedroom, and then it's going into the little office area there, all this overlooking the lake. And then we're out of there. We're back into the next room. Needed 2 in this room because it has its own bathroom there, connecting bathroom. One looking back to tell that story. They're connecting. Hallway. Laundry room. On this, we even there was a lot of items in here. We cleaned those up. So the good thing about working with a photographer, not only do you get good photos, with our system, you're working with a team. So it's photographers and videographers, and it's professional editors who are So these are being processed and professionally edited. So that makes the level higher, the quality higher, and the speed, delivery speed is higher. We're usually delivering all photos the next day. So you can see the difference. Now we're going to go out the back and we're going to go to the lake. And then they decided to purchase a drone video to complement that lake story, just an outside video going around the property and down to the boat dock. So there you go, as compared to 24 stories here. So again, some of these are great photos. We could have edited these and cleaned them up, but they are a little confusing because they jump around in the story. So if you do need to do your own photos, let us help you. If you would like for us to do your photos and videos, just let us know. realestatephotographerpro.com. Thank you.